Well, this your boy CJ Goodfella. Back with the boxing clinic and more. And, stepping out the boxing scope for a minute to speak on Ezekiel Elliott. We did some NFL picks as well. And Ezekiel Elliott has been suspended, for 6 games, and an arbitrator has upheld the suspension. He'll be out the first 6 games of this season. Big blow for the Dallas Cowboys. He was one of the integral parts of them going 13-3 last year and still failing to win a playoff game, but gave them new hope in the post Tony Romo era. So how about them Cowboys? And what's funny about it is the lady who's accusing him of doing of domestic violence has a long track record of saying that it was bullshit. Telling her friends that she wanted to mess with the other Dallas Cowboy to make Zeke jealous. From saying that the police department, whoever handled it, saying that she was lying, and you couldn't believe everything she was saying, that she was very inconsistent with her stories, and she just did a lot of stupid shit, and basically, the NFL just took, a lot of things that Ezekiel Elliott did back in Columbus, Ohio, and Ohio State in consideration, pulling down a girl's top at St. Patrick's Day. They're very image-oriented league now. When Paul Tagliabue was the NFL commissioner, I remember Leonard Little, killed somebody in the drunk driving. I didn't think he got suspended for 6 games of anything. For some reason, the NFL owners gave Roger Goodell the power to be the commissioner to clean up the NFL's image. And what's one thing about that is that, they want their players to be role models to the youth. But your role model as a youth should be your parents. That's who you should want to be like, and that's what kills me. Everybody's so sensitive, and everybody overreacted to domestic violence. They really are. It's a thing. It's something that's been on this earth longer than anything that we can remember. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying it's an overreaction. This lady that accused him was incredible, but he got suspended for doing other dumb shit, like partying while he was in litigation trying to fight whatever he was in to get his 6-game suspension erased. He was partying. So he still thinks he's above the law, and the NFL is trying to break that attitude of that. And I think it's good for them to break it now before it gets out of control and he gets into something serious. I understand he pulled the girl top down, and he ended up hitting her the same day. And he thinks it's cool. He needs this to sit down. And I'm definitely against the suspension, but for the overall, health and overall well-being of Ezekiel Elliott, he needs this sit-down time. He needs this time out. These athletes think they're above the law sometimes, and they need the time out. But as far as the overall suspension and on the merit of the suspension, it's definitely bullshit. It wasn't a credible witness. And they just want to punish him for some bullshit. The kicker for the New York Giants beat his wife at the Pro Bowl. They had to separate him. Got 1 game. Ray Rice didn't even... What do you got, like 1 or 2 games? NFL try to cover it up. See, from shit like the Ray Rice situation happening, makes it bad on Ezekiel Elliott. Since they didn't handle that the right way, now they want to come down hard on Ezekiel Elliott. They want to come down hard on everybody after to show people that they got it together. But the NFL is so image conscious, with the Colin Kaepernick thing. Oh, the fans is going... Hey, at the end of the day, they going to watch it or they not going to watch it. I understand your consumer is your number one thing, but at the end of the day, you got to draw the line in the sand. These guys are not role models. These guys are not the guys that you want all of them, your kids to grow up to be like. They had that image on Tiger Woods that he was a goody two-shoes, and found out he was one of the most nastiest and dirtiest mo efforts on the planet. They want you to put up this facade that everybody is goody two-shoes, and that's not true. This is a Neanderthal sport, man. You gotta have some screws loose in your brain to play the sport. I'm not with the Ezekiel Elliott suspension at all, because it is not on any merit. It's not consistent to what the NFL has done in the past. But as far as his well-being, he needs this to get his mind right. And if this doesn't get his mind right, nothing will. Prescott called him out today. You know, and at the end of the day, he likes to party and enjoy his fortune and fame. Enjoy it. But watch who you party with and watch what you're doing, because the spotlight is on you, young man. We gone.